It's your boy Tony. I'll come up with a cool username eventually. And this is Dead by Daylight. Now, for those of you who don't know, Dead by Daylight, in technical terms, is called an asymmetrical online multiplayer game. Basically, what that means is it's 4 versus 1. In this case, you either play as one of the 4 survivors, trying to restart generators and escape the map, or you're playing as a slasher-esque villain. It'll probably be easier to show you some of the characters you can play as. So, here we go. I always forget that it has weird load times. But I think that's more just my PlayStation than anything. It's getting old. Oh, also, if you haven't figured it out, I am going to be screaming like a little baby when I'm playing as a survivor. Alright. Alright, to explain some of this, you're basically... What this is, those numbers represent blood points, and you use blood points when you want to level up your character. Regardless of whether you're a killer or a survivor, blood points get pulled into both. So, just to kind of explain things, I'll use a survivor as to kind of represent what I'm talking about. So, this is Meg Thomas. I recommend her highly for anybody starting out because out of all the survivors, she's the fastest. So, if you want to outrun the killer, she is your best bet. So, you go to the Blood Web, and while I don't have enough points to demonstrate anything now, you would use it to get little things, little items that you can use for the trial. Now, let's say I wanted to get this, the butterfly tape. It would take 3,000 blood points, and unfortunately I don't have it, but if I did, I would get it. Now, to explain some of the other things, these are perks. Perks basically give you minor special abilities that you can use throughout the map. Throughout the trial, excuse me. So, we have Sprint Burst for Meg. Basically allows you to move, as it says, 150% faster for a grand total of 3 seconds, but after that you're going to be exhausted for a while. And basically what that means is you start breathing harder, it's easier for the killer to hear where you are, so be careful with that. Also, we have Lightweight. That is definitely one that I recommend to newer players. If you get a chance to get the Lightweight perk early on, get it, because when you run, you leave behind red markings. You don't see them, but the killer can. And what Lightweight does, it basically means that those red markings don't stick around for as long as normal. In this case, the one that I've unlocked, 3 seconds less than normal. Adrenaline... I feel like I'm explaining the mechanics too much. I'll explain things as I go. Let's see... I don't remember everything. Alright. Flashlight. The flashlight is useful and not at the same time, and by that I mean, yes, it can light things up, but especially once your eyes start adjusting, like, not you as the character, but you as the player. Once your eyes start adjusting to the darkness of certain maps, you're not going to need it. What the flashlight can do, however, it can blind the killer for a short time. So, yeah, that works out about as often as you think it would. So, here we go, now just waiting to hop into a match. Aww. Thank you, Caitlin. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If I knew how to edit my videos, I would cut to the part where we just hop right into the match. But unfortunately, I'm not smart enough to know how to do that yet. So you're all stuck waiting with my dumb butt. Excuse me a moment, getting some tea. Yes, I am about to play a horror game and I am drinking tea. I have weird taste. Sue me. Just be glad I'm not playing Alien Isolation, because that game makes me scream. And I have yet to try any of, like, the hard difficulties. Jesus. I would die so much. There we go, finally in! Yay! Oh jeez, this is gonna be a match with 3 Meg Thomases. Oh Jesus. Did I just say Jesus? Yes, great and mighty grilled Jesus. Help me. What I think would be really cool if they were able to put him in. I highly doubt it because of how popular he is. But you never know, stranger things have happened. I would love to see Venom or Carnage be put in the game. You'll see why in a moment. Alright, here we go. I am whispering even though I do not need to. I do not know why I'm doing that. Oh wait, no, I do know, because sometimes hear things that can be helpful to you. So, in order to escape, you need to repair generators. In this case, well, in all cases, you need to repair 5. But it does come with some risk, because while you're repairing, you're vulnerable. And also while you're repairing, as you can hear, it's loud! Hi, Jack. Oh good, killer isn't near me yet. Because I don't want to die. I'm not gonna run quite yet, I'm gonna save that sprint for when I really need it. Huh? Whoa! Oh god. Why did I agree to this? Oh wait, I didn't agree to anything, I did this of my own free will. Please do not come near me, I do not want to die. Wait, hold on, do you guys hear that? Okay, maybe it's just me. One of the killers, you'll be able to tell she's getting closer because she sings. She hums a lullaby. Help me repair and I'll patch you up. Yeah, that's another thing. If you come across another survivor who's injured, you can actually heal them. Which is really cool. I do not want to die. Please do not come near us. Oh, nobody is. Good. It's been good. Just kind of had a lazy day. Just mostly spent it doing chores. Okay, they're far away. Good! Please stay far away because I don't want to see your face. In the kindest, most sensitive way possible. Because even though they're killers, they have feelings. This is 2020 after all. We all need to be woke. I'm about to be an idiot, but you know what? It's... Oh god. Ah! It's Ghostface! No! 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 That scares me so bad. Yeah, some slasher villains from movies make it into the game, not just original stuff. And they're all terrifying. Ghostface scares me the most because he sneaks around. You don't even realize he's there until you... I don't want to die. Please don't let me die. Like, basically, when Ghostface decides to sneak, he's practically invisible. You don't hear him. You literally don't know he's there until he starts slashing away at you. This is bad. This is so bad. Well, oh good. There's another way to escape that I should have mentioned earlier. If and this is a big if you're the last survivor, a hatch open, and not all if you're the last survivor and not all the generators are repaired, you do have another way to escape. This hatch right here You're... I'm sorry, but you guys are... I'm about to be an absolute dickhead. Bye. I know. I was a jerk, and I'm sorry. Oh, God. Karma's gonna come back and bite me in the rear end, I just know it. Because it's up to you, what kind of survivor do you want to be? Do you want to be one that solely is focused on completing objectives, which repairing generators is the main one, and I'll show you more as time goes on. But I think first, it might be a good idea to show you guys what it's like to play as the killer. Hoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No. Rachel Mute's here, yay. Oh. I never really concern myself with tears. I just like the gameplay itself. Alright. No, I am not going to be the Huntress. Because I need some variety. So, these are the ones that I have unlocked so far. We have the Trapper, sets bear traps around the map. People get caught in them, and depending on what you use, it could inflict status effects on the survivors. There's the Wraith, able to turn invisible at will, but it has a pretty lengthy startup time to... well, not startup. It takes a while to turn invisible, and then takes a while to turn visible again. And then there's the Hillbilly. You have a chainsaw! Texas Chainsaw Massacre style. And you're able to basically down survivors in one hit, but the problem is, when you use it, you can only move in a straight line. You can turn, but just barely. The Nurse, able to teleport around the map, Nightcrawler style. The Hag, who... her thing is that she marks the ground, and basically it alerts her when someone gets near it. And you have the ability to teleport to that marking. There's the Doctor. God, I hate this guy. I hate him so much when I play as a survivor, because his thing is that he makes your character scream. He makes you scream, and he will... once you scream, your location is revealed. And if he makes you scream enough times, you basically go batshit crazy. And you can't do anything. You can't heal anyone, you can't repair any generators. Literally, the only thing you can do is literally snap yourself out of it. Huntress, well, you guys have seen it a few times. She throws axes at people. pretty self-explanatory. The Legion is creepy, but not at the same time. Like, his shtick is that in all other scenarios, the Legion is a group of kids that would have been survivors, but they basically became their own gang, for lack of a better term, and started causing mayhem. And now they're out killing people. The Legion's power is called Feral Frenzy, which they run around, and when they hit someone with an attack, inflicts a status called Deep Wound. Basically, a survivor has a short amount of time to heal themselves, otherwise they immediately get knocked on the ground. Which, I'll explain the various states survivors go in a bit. Okay. The Plague. Her thing is that she basically pukes on people. Disgusting, I know. And she makes them sick. Like, if you're not careful, and you don't heal yourself soon, you'll get automatically injured, and that just puts you that much closer to being put on a meat hook. The Demogorgon from Stranger Things does quite a bit of what it can do in the show. It basically places like that whole thing on the ground, an entry point into the Upside Down, and if there's two or more on the map, it can travel back and forth between them at any point at once. The Oni. The Oni basically is a friggin' tank. A fast one, too. It absorbs blood from the survivors it injures, and it uses that to go into a state where it can either do one of two things. It can either rush around the map, or it can down survivors in one hit. The Death Slinger, which is currently my second favorite. Cowboy that got wronged, turned into a killer. He has... I'll show you guys. He has a spear gun. And if he hits a survivor with said spear gun, can reel them in for a hit. But even if the survivor is able to escape, they get inflicted with the Deep Wound status. And then the Executioner, or as most of you know him by, Pyramid Head. His whole thing, I like him because when you play as him, it's almost like you're playing a different game. Because, well, why don't I show you guys? He is my favorite. First, let's go ahead and stock up on all sorts of goodies. Those, which, if you're wondering what the add-ons are for, they basically slightly alter the killer's abilities. These two I basically increase the amount of time that I can use Pyramid Head's power. Deviousness. Watch out, little piggies. I'm coming for you. Yeah, sorry. I can normally do a better deep, gravelly voice. It helps that I was lying down in my bed. Most of the time when I'm playing these games, I'm usually in bed. Oh yeah, that's right. Laurie Strode. That's something I didn't tell you guys. Not only is Laurie Strode in this, so is Michael Myers. He's one of the killers I have not unlocked yet. Oh hey! Hold on a moment, guys. My best friend messaged me. He and I sometimes play Dead by Daylight together. Sorry for the radio silence. I was just explaining to him that what was going on, how I'm broadcasting and all that, because this... I posted it on Facebook, but this was actually impromptu. Me doing a Let's Play. I figured, why not? I don't work an opening shift tomorrow, and yeah. Just why not? Alright, here we go. So first noticeable difference is, unlike the Survivor, you play in a first-person perspective. So that narrows things down a little bit, makes things a little harder. Now what I'm doing is basically laying a trap of my own. No! I'm invisible, you can't see shit! Yeah, Pyramid Head's whole thing is that he lays, like, the red markings on the ground. Hold on, I'll go back and I'll demonstrate. That's what it looks like, and anybody who crosses that gets afflicted with something called Torment, which opens up a whole suite of things that I can do. Number one, when someone is afflicted with Torment, they basically have their location revealed for a short time. Like lambs to the slaughter. I hate it when they do that. Alright, here is the main objective of the killer. Well, you're obviously supposed to kill people. You'd be a pretty terrible killer if you didn't do that. But there are meat hooks located throughout the map that basically demonstrate... Well, not demonstrate. Use the meat hooks to kill people, because you're not killing them for yourself. Everyone is here, killers, survivors alike, because of something called the Entity, which is basically like the dark side of the Force on friggin' steroids. And putting them on meat hooks basically is like ringing the dinner bell for the Entity. That's what I'm doing, ringing the dinner bell. Hey boss, I got your survivor sandwich that you ordered. Can you come get it while it's still there? Because you know how the other coworkers get. Nobody respects the fact that I put your name on it. See? What'd I tell you? Someone's already eaten it. La 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 la. Ah, now I can demonstrate to you guys one of the things that Pyramid Head can do. So instead of putting them on a meat hook, they can basically send them to, well, cage. I was gonna say a Bloody Mary type cage, but it's not a drink. Iron Maiden, that's the name for it. Yeah, it's basically an Iron Maiden cage. So you do have that option in addition to using meat hooks when you're playing as Pyramid Head. It does cost a bit, but worth it in my opinion. Especially when you consider that, like, it's less than $5. And most of these characters that I was able to get, I was able to purchase through another currency that I'll show you guys after. Once we get to the main screen. Oh no you don't! Boss is hungry! I do not want to lose this job! This is a pretty sweet gig! Finally, I can keep my job. That's two people that were able to escape. Bet you anything that the other person's at the second one. I'm at least gonna attack him. Nope, 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 I'm not. I know you're upset. You only got one sandwich. You only got one survivor sandwich. I'm sorry. They were sold out of the other ones by the time I got to the store. Ugh. Okay. Well, I don't know if my friend Jackson is on here, but if he is, I'll see if he wants I'll see if he wants to play a game. Yeah, that's his handle. PS2 Wizard. Hoo-dee-doo. Well, while we're waiting for him, I'll show off some of the other... Because some of these characters you recognize, albeit not as much as some of the killers, but they do have recognition, and I'm going to give them that. So, I already went over Laurie Strode, Quentin Smith, who I imagine some of you guys will recognize from Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, Freddy's in the game too, and he is... Nah, Ghostface is still scarier. But that's more because it plays in... Ghostface plays more into my biggest phobia, which... I am scared of the things I don't see coming. Like, specifically, that is my phobia. If I know something is coming, I may have time to prepare, I may not, but not knowing what's going to hit you is... Yeah, that's gotten me more than a few times in the past. Excuse me. So, we also have Detective Tapp, blah blah blah, words, need to use them. Detective Tapp is from the Saw series, and yeah, there's also a killer from the Saw series, which is... I can never remember the gal's name, but she's the one that wears a pig, like a pig's head. Yeah, she's in this. And she uses the most infamous trap from the Saw series. The reverse bear trap. Yeah, it's a nightmare to get off. And then everyone else in here besides our kids Steve and Nancy. Hello, you two. They both... Yeah, they're both from Stranger Things. And then I would like to introduce Ashley J. Williams. Groovy.
Yeah. That's right. That's me, baby.
They actually did get Bruce Campbell to voice this. I am so happy about that. So happy about that. Oh, and also for some of you Xbox fans, PlayStation is better. What? I didn't hear anything. But for you Xbox fans, we have a Left 4 Dead character in this. William Bill Overbeck from Left 4 Dead. I'm waiting for when we get a PlayStation exclusive, but... what you gonna do? I'm just happy that this game supports cross-play now. So yeah, that's how the Bloodwood works. You spend blood points to get tools, perks, add-ons, little offerings that you can offer up to the entity to change up the game a little bit. Flashlight, some prayer beads. I don't know if I got a key for lightweight. Definitely taking long. Alright, so the Medal of Man. Sorry, just looking over some of this and just... it makes me happy. Because Ashley J. Williams, our boy Ash, yeah, he gives that good shit. Catch you on the flip-flop. Not as good though. Lightweight. Although, according to the recent Netflix show, he's not so lightweight anymore. Well, actually, before I jump in and do that. So yeah, some of the tools that can be used. We have the toolbox, which does as it says. It speeds up your repair progress, but it also gives you the chance to sabotage hooks. And the way sabotage works in this game is that for a limited time, hooks become unusable. I usually prefer using tools because it just makes things easier for me. And the specific add-ons that I'm doing, as you guys saw when I was repairing the generators, there were skill checks that I had to complete. And if you fail the skill check, yeah, the generator explodes, and that tells killer, hey, there's food. But some of these add-ons, the instructions eliminates the need for a skill check, and the spring clamp basically reduces the amount of noise that I make. Both very good things. Let's do this. Let's get groovy. I don't know why I did that. I am sorry to anybody who had to hear that. Don't mind me. I am still here. Just in case anybody was wondering. And there we go. We finally have something
What
to
now?
join. Just waiting. Alright, let's get... Oh, screw it, I'm gonna be silly. Let's get jiggy with it! Shh! Quiet, Ravens. Oh no! Ah! No! actually escape him? Oh god. No, no, no. No, no. Bad. We no like killers here. Killers be very rude. At least it's only the traveler. Oh good, I was able to stun him! If only for a little bit! No, no! 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 Ah! Ah! Leave me alone! I'm sorry I made fun of you. Oh no! No!
Hey!
God, no! No, no, please, Lord of Heaven, no. I don't know why I do that since I'm agnostic. You can take the option to try and escape, but it very rarely works. Like, in the year plus that I have been playing this, it's worked maybe twice. Actually, now that I think about it, I've had it close to 2 years now. Careful, careful. Oh no, not again! Stage 2. There's 3 stages. There's just hanging there. Then there's stage 2, which the entity is like, oh look, food! And then stage 3 is just death. Pure, undiluted death. Thank you! Okay, I'm about to die, so I am not sticking around. Sayonara! Nope, 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 nope! Oh. Oh, Lord in heaven. Well, I'm getting pretty tired. And my voice is starting to go, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the broadcast here, but it's going to be up on YouTube for anybody that wants to look at it. So, have a good night, guys.